Now here's the crossover that I think nobody asked for. What's up everybody, welcome to the Life of a Board Gamer. My name is Daniel and today we are talking about the crossover that I think nobody saw coming or nobody asked for, and that is Between Two Castles of Mad King Ludwig. It is collaboration of Stonemaier Games and Bezier Games, two of their games, Between Two Cities and Castles of Mad King Ludwig. One of them which I really like, and one of them which I had really no feelings at all for. But this combination sounded very interesting and I wanted to check it out. So let's get down to the table. Let me quickly show you what's inside this box and then we'll talk some more about it. Okay, let's check out Between Two Castles of Mad King Ludwig. As always, you have a rulebook and there's a lot going on here, but as you can see there's lots of empty space and there's lots of explanations of how the rooms work and how the rooms score. So this is a fairly easy game. Even though the rulebook has 15 pages, it is not nearly complicated as it looks. And I must say the feel of the rulebook, the quality of the paper is insane. I'm not sure what type. This is like a linen finish rulebook, which is absolutely insane. Great components. So each of the players will get its own castle token, and as you can see this game goes up to, as I think, 7 players, right? 7, yes, yeah, 3 to 7 players can play this game, and each one of you will get one of these castles, and they all look different. They look really nice wooden components, really nice touch. You know, this could be just wooden tokens. They're like cardboard tokens. And of course, each player will also get one of these, like a cheat sheet that tells you how each room is scoring and what type of room they are, bonuses when you for placement, all kinds of different things. There's also, of course, a score sheet so you can score individual castle name, castles and points for each of the players. And it is great thing. It is double-sided, so this will last you a long time. And okay, so we don't need this. Then we get, as you can see, 2 inserts. One of them is to keep these. These are like special buildings that you will get throughout the game, and you also have these cards that will score you some extra points. So for example, for each green building that you have in a castle, you will get 2 points and stuff like that for each, you know, for each building that is adjacent to the, even diagonally adjacent to the starting tile, you will get 1 point. So you need to build around it if you want to be most efficient and everything. And the main thing is this thing over here, and this is sort of like a drafting game, and each player will get one of these starting tiles, and each of them have different, they will give you 2 points per some rooms that are adjacent to them, and all these have different combinations of rooms, which is really cool. So some of them do overlap with each other, and basically you will have a stack of these tiles. You will decide which tile you will be playing on the left, which one you will be playing on the right, and everything else is just moved to the other player. And basically you get, as you can see, all kinds of different tiles. So these are basically different rooms with different colors. So we have the basement rooms, we have these like outdoors rooms, the blue rooms that are usually 4 points if you have all types of rooms in your castle. And you will get a bunch of these different rooms, and these are all randomly shuffled. These are all randomly shuffled, and they are stored like this. And when you take the game out, and when you're done with the game, you just put back everything in this box. You put it like so, and you are ready to play. And that is that. Basically, I can show you now all of these, but this is just a bunch of tiles that all depict some types of rooms that show up in a castle. And that is that. That's everything that comes in this box. Okay, so that was Between Two Castles of Mad King Ludwig. Man, that's mouthful of the title for the game. So as I mentioned in the start of this video, this game is comprised of two games, of one that I really like and one that I really have no feelings about. That I don't think it's a bad game, but I really don't care. And that is, I really like Castles of Mad King Ludwig. That's one of the first games I played with my wife, and we played it like a lot. It's really high up on my list of most played games. That I did a top 10 list of my most played games. Go check that one out if you want to see how high it is. But Between Two Cities, the other part of this game from Stonemaier Games, I played it and I like the idea itself that you are building two cities, one left, one right, and you are trying to persuade both players that you are doing the best city with them, while in actuality you are doing the best city with the other guy, and you are telling him the same thing, but you are telling him the truth because you completely disregard this city. And you don't know if they do the same, or do they help you out? Do they really want to build like a city that will win, or stuff like that? That part I liked, but everything else just fell flat for me. It was uninteresting. You were really constricted by those spaces, how you put stuff, which this one changed, and that's why I really like this one. But yeah, Between Two Cities was like, okay game. I mean, if everybody around the table like really wants to play it, I would play it, but otherwise I would not take a second look at it. I tried it. I thought it was just okay, and I completely forgot about it. And then this beauty showed up, and I was really conflicted because of everything previously said. And I decided still to give it a shot because, I saw that things might look a little bit different, more interesting, and boy, was I in for a surprise. Uh, as much as I didn't enjoy the Between Two Cities, that's how much I enjoyed proportionally, how much I enjoyed. My God, what's with the words tonight? Between Two Castles of Mad King Ludwig. It uses IP of the Between Two Castles. I mean the rooms, the name of the rooms, the team. You are building the castle, the rooms, and how they connect each other. Like in that game, you need to connect different rooms together to get some extra points, and you will lose points if you connect some rooms that are not good to be adjacent to each other. And then it gives you the Between Two Cities feeling because you are building two castles, one on the left, one on the right, with the players on the left and on the right. And the great thing is you are not constricted by the board or anything. You can build as wide as high as you want, as long as you obligate to some rules, because some buildings can't have anything on top of them. The downstairs building, the basement buildings need to go down, and you there are some different rules. I won't go through the rules now and everything said, but that all being said, I absolutely adore this game. This game is so much fun than the other game. It is just beyond me. This was supposed to be cities Between Two Cities at first, and it would be a way better game. And I'm a city building guy. I like city building games, and I really hope that that one will be way better than it was. So yeah, this review is pretty much turning out to be a rant against Between Two Cities. But I need to constantly remind you that it is a good thing to give another chance to something, because if you didn't like it in that particular game, that thing might work for something else. So I usually tend to disregard. I was to blame on a few occasions where I thought like the game at first was like, it's a mag, I don't like it. I don't think I need to play it anymore. I just don't like it. But then after a few plays, I finally find I finally was able to see and appreciate what game does and how it does. So it's with this one, but this one got me on the first game. So when friends suggested it, when we tried it, at first I was like, I don't know, but then it just absolutely it blew my mind how great it was. Uh, Trying to work with both players, and you always tend to mess with the one player. You tend to tell him lies, but I even tried to build like two great castles, and just be helpful on both sides, and really had lots of fun with it. the insert, as you saw, it is pretty nice. It does what it does best. It just open it up and you're ready to play the game. There's really setup is like non-existing. Setup is like few seconds and you are done. You are ready to play, which is an absolute plus in my book, because in today's age we don't have enough time for everything. So like give me one more game, one more game, and the setup is pretty important part of that. And tear down is also pretty simple. You just randomly shuffle in back everything and you have game already set up for the next time, which is absolutely insanely great. And yeah, I mean, that's all I can say. I really enjoyed it. I enjoy how it works because it gives you a feeling like you are playing Castles of Mad King Ludwig, but I mean, you are playing between two cities, but in a Castles of Mad King Ludwig era style. I don't know how to explain it correctly, but I really enjoyed it, and I definitely think you should check it out, even if you dislike some, or maybe if you dislike even both of those games. This is completely different game. It just takes different two different teams from other games and combine them in one great game. And that is that. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for subscribing. My God, my English tonight. And that is that. Please do join me next time when I will be building my own castles, and castle, just one, and be defending it against advancing hordes of Mad King Ludwig. Until then, pozdrav.